Hey guys, good afternoon. Our topic this afternoon is about inverse variation. Mayroon tayong dalawang objectives. Una, we're going to translate statements into mathematical equations, of course, involving this inverse variation and solve problems involving inverse variation. And to start with, subukan natin tong mga sumusunod na examples. Okay? So, una, the number of pizza slices P varies inversely as the number of persons N sharing a whole pizza. So, ang gagawin mo lang dyan, kunin natin yung letter P na yan, and then equals natin with the constant of variation K all over N. Okay? So, ganyan ang magiging equation natin for this specific situation. So, P varies inversely as and same as with the number 2, the number of pichay plants P in a row varies inversely as the space S between them. So ang gagawin mo yung pechay natin, plants P equals to K again as your constant of variation all over S. Okay? So ganyan lang yung gagawin natin as translating these statements into mathematical equations. Okay, so now this time let's try solving problems involving inverse variation. Okay, so halimbawa you find the equation and okay, I'm sorry, this should be constant, no? Constant of variation and value. Okay, so sorry for that. Now again, so find the equation and value for K wherein your y varies inversely as x and y is equal to 6 when x is 18. So una, gagawin natin is we're going to look for the equation as to and we're going to look for the value of your K. So, y varies inversely as x. So, ang gagawin natin, translate this. That will be y is equal to k over x. Kasi nga, sabi niya, y varies inversely as x. Now, substitute natin yung value ng y, which is 6. At yung value naman ng x natin, which is 18. So, k over 18. So, ano na yung gagawin natin yan to find the value of your K? So, in mathematics, kapag ganyan yung itsura ng problem natin or ng equation natin, 6 equals to K over 18, we are just going to cross-multiply yung 6 tsaka 18. Okay? So, cross-multiply natin yan and that will be what? 6 times 18. Okay, so 6 times 8 is 48. So 6 times 1 is 6 plus 4 is 108. So ang value ng K natin will be 108. Okay, so that is the value of your K. And for the equation naman, again, we go back to y is equal to kx, y is equal to, but yung K natin, papalitan na natin ng 108 all over x. At ito na ngayon ang magsisilbi nating working equation for this specific situation. Okay? So again, sabi dyan, y varies inversely as x. So y is equal to kx and y is 6 when x is 18. Substitute 6 and 18. And we do the cross multiplication. 6 times 18 is 108. And then we go back doon sa original equation natin na y is equal to kx, but yung k natin, papalitan na natin ng 108. Get it? Okay. Let's have another example. Okay. So, y varies, palitan natin, mas gusto ko yung red. Y varies inversely as x. So again, right, y is equal to k over x. And y is 8 y is 10 when x is 2. So substitute yung y which is 10 equals to k over x is 2. So substitute 2. And then again, we do the cross multiplication again. Okay, paano yung cross multiplication natin? That will be like this. Cross multiply natin yan. At ang magiging value ng k natin will be k equals to 2 times 10 is 20. Okay? And then we go back to our original equation. Y is equal to, pero yung k natin, papalitan na natin ng 20. So 20 over, find y, sabi dito sa equation, sa tanong natin, find y when x is 10. So we substitute x which is 10 dito. Okay? So to find the value of y, and 20 divided by 10 is okay. So y is equal to 2. And this is now your final answer for your question, find y when x is 10. Okay? Ulitin natin. If y varies inversely, sabi dyan, if y varies inversely as x, so again, this is your translation for this. Y varies inversely as x, and y is equal to 10. Substitute natin yung 10. Tapos, x is 2 daw. So, substitute natin 2. And then, we do the cross multiplication for this 10 and 2. 10 times 2 is 20. And this is now your value for k. And then we go back to dun sa dati nating equation na y is equal to k over x, pero yung k natin, papalitan na natin ng 20. Ayun, yung 20. Tapos, sabi dito, find y when x is 10. So, x mo ay 10. To find the value of y, 20 divided by 10 is 2. And this is now your final answer. And that's it.